Thank you for joining me for this PD. This is required for all teachers. It's called Empowering Safe Digital Citizens using learning.com for SIPA compliance. We're going to talk a little bit about this, but this is something that all teachers need to integrate into their lessons immediately so we can comply with SIPA compliance. Today's agenda, we're going to do a bit of an introduction right now. We're talking about what is SIPA, the SIPA requirements overview, how learning.com aligns with SIPA, why we use learning.com, improving student digital literacy, and assessing learning.com requirements and required lessons. So learning.com and SIPA. Welcome to today's session on using learning.com to ensure compliance with SIPA, which is the Children's Internet Protection Act. Our objective today is to understand why it's essential for teachers to use these resources and how to integrate them into their instruction. Now, you're not going to integrate it into your already made lessons. This is a standalone program. It's actually quite fun for the kids. That you're going to probably give during some sort of free period, whether it's during a block that you have free or whenever you can fit it in. Well, we'll go into more about that in just a moment. All right, so what is SIPA? Like I said, it's the Children's Internet Protection Act, which ensures schools receiving federal E-rate funding, and we are one of those school districts, implement internet safety measures. Now, if we do not comply with SIPA, we will lose our E-rate funding, and obviously in a school system, all funding is important. It's going to teach kids about appropriate online behavior. This involves teaching students to act responsibly and respectfully in digital spaces, including understanding how their words and actions impact others, practicing proper etiquette, and maintaining a positive digital presence. Cyberbullying awareness. Cyberbullying education helps students recognize harmful online behavior and empowers them to respond appropriately. It encourages students to act as upstanders and take action if they or others experience bullying online. And of course, internet safety practices. Students learn how to protect their personal information and avoid online threats like phishing and scams. Internet safety also involves understanding privacy settings and being cautious with interactions on social media platforms. So the SIPA requirements overview. Now, the internet safety policies and the technology protection measures are mostly going to be taken care of by the district. Internet safety policies include that schools are required to implement internet safety to protect students from accessing harmful or inappropriate content online. We take care of this by blocking certain websites, blocking certain apps, put in special filters on other apps like YouTube. These policies outline guidelines for appropriate internet use and establish a framework for monitoring students' online activities. Obviously, we cannot block every single website that may be harmful to students, so that's where the teachers come in. They need to be monitoring students' interactions online and making sure that they are using their iPads appropriately. Technology protection measures. Schools must use technology protection measures such as internet filters to block access to websites that contain harmful content like pornography, violence, or other inappropriate material. This is a critical requirement of SIPA to ensure a safe online environment for students. And of course, this is where you come in, the education requirements. SIPA mandates that schools educate students about safe online behavior, including interactions on social media and chat rooms. Additionally, schools must teach students how to recognize and respond to cyberbullying, fostering a safer digital community. So how learning.com aligns with SIPA. First of all, it's their curriculum. The Easy Tech curriculum offers a range of digital citizenship and online safety lessons that fulfill SIPA's educational requirements. Internet safety and digital citizenship lessons. These lessons teach students how to navigate online spaces safely and responsibly, covering topics like privacy, security, and online communications. Lessons for elementary students. Now they have lessons for elementary, middle, high school. Obviously, what we're going to concentrate on is the lessons for elementary students. For example, Grade 1 has something called Rocky's Profile Prank, which focuses on cyberbullying awareness. In grade 5, there's one called Commenting in Virtual Classroom, which teaches proper online etiquette. Of course, ensuring safe interactions online. Lessons for younger students, such as grade 2, Safety in My Online Neighborhood, which emphasizes recognizing safe websites and understanding how to interact appropriately in online spaces. So why we use learning.com? Well, I kind of summed it up on the right-hand side here. It complies with the legal requirements of SIPA. It teaches digital citizenship, and it's a standalone lesson that makes it easy to integrate it into your daily teaching. Learning.com is an essential tool for ensuring that schools comply with the Children's Internet Protection Act, which is a legal requirement for schools receiving E-rate funding. By integrating Learning.com's easy tech curriculum, schools can easily meet these legal obligations while preparing students for the digital world. The platform's focus on teaching digital citizenship helps students become responsible users of technology, equipping them with the skills needed to safely navigate online environments. Additionally, Easy Tech simplifies the process for teachers by providing ready-to-use lessons on internet safety, making it easier to incorporate these crucial topics into everyday classroom instruction. And we're going to improve students' digital literacy. We're going to empower students in the digital age, provide them with essential skills to thrive in today's technology-driven world. We're going to encourage responsible use of online platforms and help students build a strong foundation for lifelong learning in a digital environment. We're going to teach them key skills for online safety and interaction. I'm going to teach them how to navigate online platforms and understand the privacy settings. Provide lessons on cyberbullying, netiquette, and personal information security. And it's going to promote informed decision-making when interacting with peers and digital tools. So here's the important part, accessing learning.com. For students, it's easy. They just simply log into ClassLink and then click on learning.com. This will bring them to their homepage, and they will see all the lessons assigned to them by their teacher and boxes near the bottom of their screen. It is a fun, interactive learning platform. Students can play games. There's animated characters talking to them. It may not even feel like work. Kids may actually want to do it, kind of like Prodigy. A lot of the kids really love Prodigy because it's a fun, interactive game. Teachers simply need to log into ClassLink and click on the learning.com. This will bring you to the teacher's homepage. From there, you can do the two most important things, which is how to assign a lesson and run a report. Now, I have linked a couple of things here, and I'm going to provide you with this slideshow that are going to be helpful. These are step-by-step instructions on how to run a report and how to assign a lesson. So again, you are going to go to ClassLink, click on learning.com. It's going to look something like this. To assign a lesson, you want to click on Library. You want to choose exactly what you want your lesson on. You're going to choose what grade level you're teaching. When you get those lessons up, you want to hit plus to assign that particular lesson. It's going to have you choose what class. I would choose your activity homeroom class, unless, of course, you make other arrangements with other teachers in your grade level, mostly for 5th grade who swap classes. It might be more convenient for them to do it in another teacher's class. You are then going to select that class and assign to one. For all you can assign to one, that's going to assign it to them. It's going to push it out to their iPads, and it's going to be at the bottom of their screen as a lesson that's been assigned to them and they need to complete. I'm going to show you how to run a report as well. So again, same steps. Go to ClassLink, click on learning.com, click on reports. You're going to select what type of report you want to run. You got two choices, the SIPA compliance report and the class usage summary. This is really just to make sure and ensure that students are doing what is required, and if not, obviously getting them back on track. You're going to again select which class you want to look at. And then you were going to choose the date. So you click here to choose the start date, and of course here to choose the end date that you want the report to cover, the information you want to cover. At the end, you just hit get report, and that's it. A report will be generated, and you can see exactly who's working on what and how well they're doing. Okay, I seem to have lost the ability to make this big again. So anyways, the requirements. The following items are required by both the district and SIPA to ensure that schools provide a safe and secure digital learning environment for students. These measures are necessary for maintaining compliance with federal regulations and district policies, protecting students from harmful online content, and fostering responsible digital citizenship. Schools must ensure that these requirements are implemented effectively to not only safeguard students, but also to meet legal obligations tied to funding and overall school operations. Now, what I'm recommending is 30 minutes per week per student. That should allow us to cover all the lessons that are required in a good amount of time. I should actually leave a decent amount of time for other lessons that you can choose that you feel are important for the students. We're gonna now ignore this. This was for North Rowan Elementary. They had certain times they wanted to do it, but you guys just fit it in where you can. And concentrate on the required lessons covering cyberbullying, safe online behavior, and social media responsibility provided at the end of this presentation. And this is the end of the presentation. These are the required lessons per grade level. Again, these are all clickable. Let's take a look at fourth grade, for example. So fourth grade required lessons. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total that are required. Again, we want you to get through these as quickly as possible so you can assign lessons that maybe you want them to learn. If you want to see the actual document, it's right here. This was created by learning.com, where SIPA provided them with what needed to be done. So you see it's by grade level, grade K, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes on and on. It goes up to grade 12. But obviously, we're worrying about K through 5. So again, I got it for fifth grade, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. We needed to get the ball rolling on this as quickly as possible so we are compliant. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.